G'day there folks, it's Mish here. We are out with an old friend today. I've got the Minelab Equinox 800 with me and we're going to do a spot of beach metal detecting. So without any further ado, let's grab that gear and let's go hunting. Well folks, it has been a hot minute since I've used this machine. Some of you have probably never seen me use this at all. So this, for anyone who doesn't know, is the very popular Minelab Equinox 800. It's been out probably, I don't know, 5-6 years now. Maybe not quite that long. A while though. Very popular machine among coin and relic hunters. And look, I'd still highly recommend it today. There's a few things that I prefer on the dais, but all in all, this is a really good little machine. The reason why I've gone this machine and not my usual dais 2. Now this, I've got a slightly bigger coil. I've got an 11-inch coil as opposed to my dais's 9-inch coil. I'm covering a lot of open flat ground today and I just wanted that extra oomph, that extra coverage, potentially extra depth. I'm not sure, we'll see how we go today. And also I may have forgotten to charge my other machine and it might be a little bit on the flat side, but anyway, we won't go there. In terms of settings today, I've done my noise cancel and ground balance already. Volume is through my headset, though I'll show you some audio if there's something particularly interesting. Threshold at 0, 5 tones. At the moment, accept reject is just how it would be stock standard. I'm probably going to be running in all metal though, we'll see how we go. And recovery speed I've dropped down from 6 down to 3. I'm going to swing low and slow, see if we can get a few deeper targets. But anyhow, let's get on to it. Well, so far I've had 2 bottle caps and I think 3 conversations. Our first target that's not complete junk rang in at a 14-15. Didn't have high hopes as that's kind of large pull tab range. Got ourselves a key. It's been gone a very long time. Little clean up, though I'm not sure I particularly need to. I think the owner's long gone. That's alright. Most of the targets I've found so far have been just shy of a foot deep. So there'll be some goodies out here, I know it. Well, this target certainly got my attention. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it from my headset. Quite a shallow and sharp 11-12. Now that's gold range, folks. Could be junk, of course. It's just one of those ones that I'm like, I'm going to keep the camera on here. Just in case. Still there. 11. Potentially in the scoop now. Ah, that ain't gold. That actually sounded nicer than I would have expected. That's another bottle cap for the collection. I'd have to tweak with some bottle cap settings here. We'll see how we go. Okie doke crew, we're making our way down to the water. I know you won't see much on camera. We are going in that direction, just gridding back and forth and making our way down. And I've noticed there's a slight little cut in the sand here. Not sure if you can see it, but it just dips down here. So obviously the water's taken a chunk of sand from this spot. Always good to check these edges if you see them at the beach. And lo and behold, there is a signal. Quite loud. Rather jumpy. Sort of between the 18, 20, thereabouts. Not ruling out a sinker. Might be a while since I've used the Nox, but I certainly recall sinkers being in that range. Oh, this is sounding like a bottle cap again. No, I don't think it's good. It's not a bottle cap. Or is it? Oh, actually, oh my god. Yep. Give you a little bit of a look, guys. That's more than one target because that is a chain. But I'm sure a few of you are screaming right now because you've seen other things. 1 ring and another ring. I think that's actually 3 rings there. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Wow, I will give you, oh my god, I will give you a cleaned up look at these on camera. There might actually be details on the back of this bracelet, so there might even be details on the front too, so I might have a means of getting this back to the owner. So, wow. I guess if you recognise these, please by all means reach out, but hopefully I can do a bit of homework based on what's on the back of this by the looks. Maybe there's something in the rings as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, gotta dig those jumpy signals, guys. That was most unexpected and possibly almost impossible to beat today, but we shall keep going and we'll see what else we get. Well, I mean, gosh, after that last target, I guess I'll just show whatever rings up because we don't know what to expect now. Got a very loud and very solid 5, 4, 5. Could be a big old bunch of foil. Could be an engagement ring. I mean, I probably don't even want to place bets at this point. So absolutely nothing could have prepared me for that last one. Alright, still a 5. Still there. Not even intentionally building suspense, I'm just operating slowly, hoping for a glint. Ah, that's not the glint you want. Oh well, that's brought me back to earth. That's the seal from a little pop top drink bottle. Oh well. Cannot win them all, but anything else today is a bonus. Well, I tell you what, the wet sand's been a bit of a disappointment so far. It is the sort of conditions I like in that it's packed really hard, meaning targets normally don't slip through and fall too deep out of range of the detector. However, what I am noticing, and I'm comparing this land to some landmarks I know around the area, I think the sand might actually be sitting a couple of feet higher than usual. They have moved off the dunes, hence why I was finding a lot more trash targets a foot down the dunes and absolutely nothing here. So, that's okay. We might go back to the dry sand. I mean, it's certainly got a good track record today. I'll have a quick look at the water before we go back up though. And here we are, water's edge. You've actually seen me diving here before. Ooh, that's a little bit colder than I'd like to say. I may have muttered a few expletives if I wasn't showing this off to you all at this point. But yes, lovely calm day. The water's pretty much like that as far as the eye can see. Really any surf today. Probably wouldn't be too bad a day for diving, though we've had heavy rain lately, so potentially any creek runoff might make it a little bit murky down there. As I say, not a great deal of luck down this end of the beach today. So we'll go back up to the dry. Okie dokes, we're back up on the dry with another target. And it's another consistent one. It's quite large though. 19. Now, we had a signal a little bit like that not all that long ago, didn't we? This one seems to have a bit of depth to it, if the depth indicator is accurate today. Yeah. Still a very strong and consistent tone though. Now this is pushing my memory a little bit as to what it could be, other than maybe a sinker, silver. Yep. Maybe a silver ring. Where it is, it's here. I reckon I saw some fishing line. I sure did. Well, it wouldn't be a DirtFishMish video on the beach without a sinker, or three, as the case may be. Oh well, she's back. Well, I've got another signal here, and I think this one might be trash, but 26. Again, if I recall correctly, we're sort of in the can range. I can see whatever it is, it's right there. It's smaller than I can. Ah, it's actually a ring. Oh, now that's not going to be gold. That's ringing out way too high for gold. Just see if there's anything. Maybe silver? Potentially silver. Like some little gold paint or something. Nice. I'll put some details in the description as well as a cleaned up photo. Doesn't look like there's any inscription, but I'll check for that too. As always, any hints with inscriptions and the like always make it a bit easier to get back to a rightful owner. That is very cool indeed. Having a pretty good run today, folks. Let's move on. So, detectorists, have you ever had a moment where you've come across a target right as a crowd of people have come up to chat to you and you've thought, I really just don't want to dig this right now. I'm going to pretend I had nothing at all and keep going, and do a loop and come back. Yeah, I may have done exactly that. Didn't want to cause a big fuss. This was the target I found. 22. What I'm hoping that will be is a dollar coin. What it could be, given this whole video, is jewellery. But look, I'd be happy with $1. It is in the scoop. Let's have a look. Clink, clink, clink. There's something in there. What do you know? We finally got a coin. Of all the things we've gotten today. Now this one's actually really cool. This is a new issue that I've not actually seen before. So this is a $1 coin. The year being 2021. Okay, so not terribly new. But we've had a couple of coin issues in recent years of the dollar coins that have had the letters A through Z. So they've been a collectible dollar coin. This is Z for zinc, or zinc sunscreen. So this was like an Australian coin, A to Z, and it had all different Aussie icons for the coins. Might even find a link that I'll pop in my YouTube description, just showing you the range of these coins, because they were very cool. They're not something I find a lot of because I don't imagine the issues or mintage would be very high on each individual coin. So that's cool. That'll go in the collection. Very nice. Potentially a $1 coin for our troubles here. Bit of depth. But it is that magical 2122 that Australian Equinox users have come to know and love. Yeah, that's all signs are pointing towards a coin here. Alright, moment of truth. Oh! Well, it's not a $1 coin, that's a fair bit older. That's a 1 cent piece, I think. Yep, copper rim. Didn't really expect that where I am, but we'll take it. Cool. You know, when I turned the camera on this time, I was going to say, well, now I think the going's about to get good, but you know what? I think it's been going good the whole time. But anyway, this is potentially an older target. Potentially junk, as always. I got a very deep target here. And it is sitting at about a 32, 33. I'll be damned if that doesn't sound like a florin. That would absolutely cap off my day if I found one of those, as well as everything else that we've seen. In fact, I'd actually probably prefer that to all the other targets. That's just me. It's a lot less guilt with finding an old coin than finding someone's precious items that they've lost. You may potentially not be able to get back to them without lack of trying. Quite a high signal. And still very deep, I believe. Whoa, that sounds amazing. Really short and sharp signal. I'll try and give you a better listen. Listen to this. It's getting my scoop a bit as well. Try again. Slightly on the jumpy side there, but it still sounds incredible. Oh, I reckon I see the edge of a coin. Oh, yes. I think this is exactly what I think it is. Oh, yep. Not that you'll be able to tell. That is absolutely a florin. The year being 1944. So that is a 95 silver coin. Yeah, not going to be able to see the monarch. I think that's George VI at that point. Fantastic. Okay, so let me tell you a story. I turned the camera off. I filled in the hole. The florin was here. And then I, after I'd buried everything in, I got like an 11, 12 signal. Now a 13. Now I think this will be more modern. You know, just in case. I think this will be a 10-cent piece. Definitely a coin. Ironically, at a very similar depth. Can't work that out. But yeah, that one's just a 10-cent piece. Let me get a year here. It's a young Queen Elizabeth. 1968. Hands up if you were born 68. Oh well, we'll still take it. It still counts towards the coffee money, even though I'm keeping that dollar coin. So technically, do I have $1.10 or do I just have 10 cents on the board? I don't know. Very good. Is there anything else in that spot? Checking slowly, mind you. No, I think we cleared it. Gonna go real slow around here. Hopefully we'll find some more goodies. There are a couple of targets here. I've dug the first one. It's definitely a coin. Second one over here, that's a lower tone. Yeah, that could be junk, but anyway, if it's good, I'll show you. I think we might have a 20-cent piece here. It's now ringing at a 16. It's the right size. It's not a florin. Definitely not a florin. But it is 20 cents. It's been gone forever. So that's a, yeah, it should be that colour, but instead it's that colour. Excellent. I've obviously found the lowest spot of the beach. Remember I was saying earlier I was going along the wet sand, of which this is wet sand, and not getting a single target. Always pays off if you pay attention to the landmarks of the area and just kind of compare the area of beach you're on with those landmarks every time you come. You'll get a general feel for whether the sand's higher or lower than usual. So this part is obviously where the sand has come from, and it's gone to the other section of beach, paving the way for me to find some of these older targets. And modern targets have sunk down a little bit further. Alright, this is now ringing up a 10, so signal's a little bit stronger. I'm going to bet, based on the 20 cent I just found, think this will probably be a 5-cent piece. Possibly lost by the same person. Let's go in with the pinpoint. The scoop's too heavy to be playing those games. That's me, I did a bit of a job of this one. There we go. 5 cents indeed. I reckon I could have made a tidier job of that. Anyway, we'll fill it back in. Maybe another dollar that's got a bit of depth to it. 22 to 24. I wouldn't expect a 24 for $1. So, call it a mystery item. Ooh. That's interesting. Getting a bit higher. Okay, he's out. 24.25. Maybe an old coin. I don't see anything yet. Could be it there. Nope. Ah, I can see it. There it is. That will be an older coin. What do we got? Oh, we've got a kangaroo penny this time. It's probably about a foot down in there. And the year is 1949. I'll try and give you a cleaned up photo. What a roller coaster we've been on with today's hunt. Off with a cracking start with the modern finds, and now we're pulling up some historic beauties. I'm absolutely loving today's hunt, guys. I hope it was worth the wait. I know I took another week off. Cheeky Mish. Sorry about that. It's all good. Getting back into the swing of things. Quite literally. Starting to tire out, but still getting signals. You know what it's like. It's really hard to leave when the going starts getting good. Roughly a 20 here. Thinking $2. It's right near the entrance to, or one of the entrances to the beach. So, kind of an ideal spot where people would be packing up before making their way off the beach. That doesn't sound like a $2 anymore. Guessing. The way that the number was changing. The odd shaped. What are you? Yeah, okay. Oh, I know what this is. Thanks to you guys. I found one of these on a past beach hunt. Initially thought it was a sinker because it is made of lead, and it would have probably been repurposed as a sinker or a weight of some sort. But that, my friends, is a wheel weight. So it stuck onto the rim of your wheel on your car just to balance things out a little bit, micro adjust. Cool. I wouldn't have known what that was if it wasn't for my lovely viewers. So thank you for that ID on a past video. It's not $2, but it's potentially $2 worth of a component of a dive weight, right? And it's off the beach. That's the main thing. Alright, now we've got a bit of a shaky one. Sort of a high teens signal. Quite deep, it's quite faint. And it's in that pre-decimal area, which is kind of my main motivator for wanting to check out what it is. Knowing full well that it's probably going to be quite deep down. Just getting a lot of grunts now. I do remember with the Equinox that, yep, sometimes the signal goes terrible or disappears entirely when you're one scoop away from your target. Let's see some. There it is. I reckon we've got a coin. Or I reckon we've got an older coin. Can't make out any detail at this point, but that is larger than a 2-cent piece. Oh yes, I can. So it is a Commonwealth halfpenny. I'm not going to be able to get a year on here. It's pretty toasty though. There definitely is some detail around the edges. So look, if I get a year, I'll let you know, or even a monarch. I'm not going to rub it hard down here. This sounds pretty cool. Nice. Well, I'm starting to fight the tide a little bit now. I am on a... I'm not digging in the right spot, but I am on a fairly strong low 20s target. There it is. Oh my gosh. Is it a silver or is it just lead? What the heck? Yeah, that's a DIY sinker if ever I saw one, but a very old one. A bit of rolled lead. I'd say that's where they've fashioned a loop of sorts and that's broken. Love it. That's going home for the scrap pile. Excellent. Don't think we're too far off done, guys. The water very much wants to get to me now. Well folks, I found a nice quiet little spot up in the dunes to wrap this up. Oh my god, that's about all I can say about today. I have not had a day this good on the beach in a long time. I feel like it peaked a little bit early with that gold and silver find, but the finds just kept coming. I mean, we got more jewellery beyond that, we got old coins, we got modern coins. Not quite enough for a coffee, I don't think, but that's okay. All things considered, I don't think I've done too badly. The main thing is, I hoped you enjoyed this adventure with me, and if you did, please don't forget the like button. In the meantime, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you on my next adventure. Cheers! Just be glad you can't smell this scene right now. Rotting seaweed is, yep, it's something.